All right, this is the pick segment. Look, overall, Reek is 11-10. I am 9-12, and right now Maine is 9-7. And this week, Maine is going to have a few extra games so he can catch up to us, and we can all be on the same level. But right now, Reek has the most wins. It's a long season.
For sure.
Um, but Maine has the better win percentage at 9-7.
I'm, I'm,
So
I'm, I'm gonna say that percentage gonna go down when you get these picks going. Don't get up, catch up. You know what I mean? But last week was ugly for all of us. I think in the pick section.
not
I think I
Maine
did all
was
right.
Maine was 6-2.
Oh, good job, man.
Mhm.
I ain't mad at you. Don't
Uh,
act up then.
me
I
and
just
you
want
was
to say for the
3.
record, I did text these guys over the weekend. I had to change on the Cowboys.
Hey, listen, we respect.
Once I found out still was missing a couple of players, yeah, we missing some, they missing some. Let's go.
I ain't gonna lie, I was happy when you changed. I'm like, yes, there's another
Yeah,
game up for
I
man.
was too. I was too. I
Talk
was
about
too.
kicking myself in the face.
Yeah, me and Reek, we went 3-5 last week, and Maine went six and
Ugh,
two. So
that's ugly.
he definitely knocked us over the head with that one.
Yeah, that's a good. That's all right. You got to catch up though. That's all right. We ain't running about it like he said. It's a long season, brother.
Long
But we
Mm.
go
season.
we go get right into these picks right now, man. We gonna get right up into them. We gonna do all the picks that we got together. Matter of fact, we gonna start you off, man, with your picks first. The two that you doing by yourself. So we got the Jags versus the Bears in London. So no one's
London
home.
game.
It's a 9:30 a.m. in the morning game on Sunday. Jags versus the Bears. You need a
Giants versus the
score
Bears.
and a winner.
9:30. Let's see. I'm gonna go with
Matter of fact, let me solo screen you before you hold on. Don't go. Let me solo screen you. Because this all about you right here.
the Bears. I know the Giants coming off a good victory last week. I think this time is for the letdown.
Mm.
They like to play them type of games with their fans. I think they're gonna let them down this week. I'm going with the Bears. Picking on the score. I'm going with the Bears. Let's say 27-17 Bears.
27-17 Bears. All right. In
Yeah,
your second game, you gonna do two more picks than us this week. The second
gotcha.
game will be the Bucks at the Saints. What you got?
I got the Saints 33-24.
Mm.
Saints.
Woo,
Mm. Ooh.
man. Okay,
Ooh.
that took me by
Ooh.
surprise.
I ain't know it was gonna go there, bro.
Me neither. You do know Derek Carr is injured.
He
No, I
out.
didn't know he got injured.
He out. Yeah, he out. He
Yeah,
out this week. They got
he's injured.
they said Spencer Rattler may start this week. You want to change it?
He
You go
got hurt
Yes,
last night.
I'm going there with the Bucks. Let's
first.
see. Same score. 33, what I said, 33-27. No, 33-24 Bucks.
Okay. You got that, Nitty? You got them picks?
Uh, I'm all into it now. Hold on, let me write it down.
All right. I'm gonna start the games up, and I'll let Main start with the games while you
You
writing
got
it down. Yeah.
The Bears and the Bucks. I got
You
you.
got the Bears and the Bucks. Yeah. All
All
right. Here
right.
we go, fellas. Here we go. We got the Bills at the Jets for first place in the AFC East. Main, what you got, bro?
Too much going on in New York right now, or New Jersey, should I say. I got to go with the
Talk that
Bills.
talk.
Bills, I don't know what in the world happened last week. That was like the worst coaching job I've seen since the Falcons in the Super Bowl.
Mm.
You on your own 3 yard line, running the ball. They got to make up for it this week and beat the Jets. Let's see, for a score, I'm going to go 30-13 Bills. I don't even think it's going to be a good one.
Oh, what you got, Nitty?
I'm gonna go with the Bills on this one, just like Maine. The Jets right now, just a lot of problems going on. It's too dysfunctional. They can't score. The defense is still good, but I mean, with Salah not in that building, I mean, who knows if the defense even shows up? Um, and I mean, the Bills themselves have a pretty good defense, and they can also score as well. I just don't see the Jets keeping up pace. And A Rod, I don't know what to say about this guy. So I got the Bills 35-17.
Okay. I'm a little torn on this game actually. One thing I will say about A Rod as I beat him down in our first segment is when his back is against the wall and everyone's
Mhm.
against him, he steps up to the plate. Um, I haven't liked the way the Bills been looking the past 2 weeks neither to go along with the Jets. It's looking like he's starting to miss having a real number one receiver, Josh Allen. and he's a little banged up. I think that Jets defense is going to give him some issues. I think this game is definitely a flip of a coin. I think that a lot of people are going to go for the Bills, thinking that the drama with the Jets is going to be uh, making it hard for the Jets to win. As I'm saying that, I just talked myself out of it. I'm gonna go with the Bills. I got the Bills in the ugly game, 24-17, winning this game, 24-17 Bills.
Okay.
All right, we going into our last pick before we go to our actual team picks. We no, actually that was the last pick before our actual teams pick. Excuse me, we didn't put a lot of games on this week because there wasn't that many good games. So this week, starting off with the Lions at the Cowboys. This is a game right here,
Wait a
boy.
minute. I know, not to cut you off, but I thought we was doing the Thursday night game as well.
Who's Thursday night?
Seahawks against don't give me the line. It was
It should be the Niners.
Seahawks
Seahawks against the
Niners.
Niners, divisional
Let's
game.
add that. Let's add that. Let's start with that first. My fault. I didn't add it. That's my fault. I should have added that. That was crazy. I missed that. So my bad, man. We're gonna start with the Seahawks versus the Niners. I don't know who's home.
Niners,
I'll
I
find
think.
out for you while you're talking. I'll try to find out for you if you want to.
Let's see. Niners, I think, might be home, but it's a close one. It's a tough one.
Seahawks are home. The Seahawks are home.
Oh, Seahawks home? They
Yeah.
just lost to Giants at home.
Without
I think-
Neighbors.
Without Neighbors. Who?
They lost to the Giants.
Oh,
without
yeah, I
Neighbors.
mean Giants without Neighbors. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm thinking
But
you're gonna say
the Niners
San
lost to the
Fran.
Cardinals that just lost 42-14 to the Commanders. So
Well, the Commanders are a good team, so
man, say that one more time. I ain't never heard you say that before. This one more time for me, please, for your boy.
got me coughing, man. I must be high, so I don't know what the heck else. But I don't know. I just think Seahawks gonna be more inspired. Division rival. It's gonna be a close one. Scores. I would say score. It's probably gonna be. Let's say I would say 28-24 Niners
Okay.
on the road. It's by the time they get on track and get back to 500, they can't fall back too far. I would love it if they do, but they can't.
Who you telling? Who you got, Nitty?
I'm gonna go with the Seahawks on this one. Tough divisional game. These two teams know each other very well. They always play each other tough. But I'm gonna go with the home team. And the Niners are still a little bit banged up. So I don't know. I think this is a coin toss too. But I think the Seahawks will pull this one out and get a bounce back win. So I'm gonna go 24-21, close game, field goal game, Seahawks.
Okay. I've been saying this since last year, since the end of the last year, that the Niners' time is running out. Players are getting older. Their plays and what they do is getting more understandable by the defenses. That doesn't mean I don't think they can make a run to the Super Bowl this year because the NFC is wide open. We got two teams at the top, the Vikings and the Commanders, that we did not expect to even make the playoffs. So it's open. Definitely it's open for them to do what they need to do when they get to the playoffs. Because at the end of the day, no one wants to play the Niners in the playoffs. But I just don't think they're going to be that team
We
that
don't.
they've been. Yeah, but I don't think the Niners is going to be that team they've been the past 3-4 years with like a 14-3 or 13-4 type record. I think they're going to be just a good playoff team. With that being said, I think Seattle was a good formidable team. I think that division of NFC West is between them two. I don't know about the Cardinals yet, being seen them live and direct getting smacked by my Commanders, whatever. But so I think the home field is what's gonna deter me to go with the Seahawks winning this game. I got this game being a very good game, a great Thursday night game. 27-21 Seahawks. You got all these picks, Nitty? You got them?
I got him.
All right, here we go. We're going into our teams now. It's time to get to the bread and butter because the show is the show. And we love the whole NFL, but it ain't nothing like the Raiders, the Commanders, and the Cowboys talk. Cause that's what we do. That's who we are. Whether they like it or not, this is what it is. So we gonna start with the Lions at the Cowboys. Man, we gonna let you lead off with your team.
Well, this seemed like it would be a revenge game for the way they lost last year. But it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Dallas is finally doing things that I was hoping they did from the beginning of the year. Motion. They running pass routes other than a hook and a slant. So the offense is starting to open up, so like they did after I guess 4 or 5 games last year, and then next thing you know, Dak and CD. So I got Dallas in this game. I think it's going to be a high scoring game between both. I would say Dallas 33-25. I don't know, something about the Lions just always give me a weird score. So I'll say Dallas 33-25.
Okay, what you got, Nitty?
I'm gonna go with the Lions, and this is a definite revenge game.
For sure.
And it's one thing to go against the anemic Steelers, but it's another thing to go against the Lions with that running back duo that they got over there. And Dallas sometimes has trouble with the run. So Mr. Gibbs and Mr. Montgomery is going to have a big day. So I'm going to go with the Lions on this one. It's a very good matchup given how the game played out last year. But I'm going to go with the Lions 31-26.
Okay. Like y'all both mentioned, revenge game. And typically, it ain't like a revenge game from a team that's not built to get revenge. This team built for it. They upset. They didn't like that. And one thing they do amazing is run that ball and do play action. And the one thing the Cowboys do with that great secondary they do have is they're very aggressive, even over aggressive at times. So when that running game is working for Detroit, and then they play action with Goff, which Goff is one of the best play action passes, and J-Mo down 40 yards downfield, and Diggs is about 15 yards behind him because he been on the run.
No, I'm about to give you that cue. That's the key right there. The man wasn't there last year. I know Bland's a good corner, but he ain't Diggs.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I guarantee you, Goff gonna toss him one this game.
I agree.
Maybe more. But he's definitely gonna get 1 or 2.
But
But
I think
definitely
Dak
one.
will toss a couple himself with that pass rush. So then that
But
go play.
he just had 2 picks last game, so he coming off a shaky game. That's why I think the offense is gonna be clicking more. And he got it out just so having luckily they came out in the win.
All right. Well, typically, as much as I do not like the Cowboys, I do not go against them typically. This year, I see a little chink in their armor compared to the past few years. I don't think Mike is back, and I know Lawrence isn't back.
Nope.
I see this
Cook's
game.
still out too.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. I see this being 30-20. Detroit winning this game. We see though. We'll see. We up next to the Raiders. Versus Steelers at the Raiders. Nitty, would you like to show the people what you started the show off with before we hit record?
Man, this how I feel. This is how I feel how we feel as a fan base. Look.
When you say we, what do you mean? Because when I post this on my story, I want to make sure they know what fan base you talk about.
I'm talking about the Raiders, the Raider fan base, the Raider Nation, the only nation. But
The only nation.
Man, we just not a good football team right now. And right now, listen, I'm sick and tired. I was very emotional in our text thread after the game on Sunday, and I'm still emotional. But I gotta call a spade a spade. We haven't been a very good franchise for a very long time, and it seems like over 2 decades since we was last in the Super Bowl and we got smacked by the Buccaneers. But listen, I'm tired of the roller coaster, the back and forth, the losing to teams that we should beat, and then you bring me in a little bit more because we beat a team that we should lose, and it's back to the dumb stuff. And I think the Raider Nation deserves much better. And to be honest with you, I can stomach losing, but it's the way we lose. It's the way in which we lose. And then on top of that, listen, you brought in a journeyman quarterback and you thought you was going to get something done. I wanted Aiden O'Connell to start the season off because I could stomach losing with a young guy in there that's learning on the fly. You know what I'm saying? Let him go through his lumps and bruises and let him learn the game and let him, be better for it. But we already know what Gardner Minshew is. He's just a backup quarterback, a bridge quarterback, somebody that's going to come in, start 2 or 3 games in a pinch, and then go right back to that bench. And when was the last time the Raiders actually drafted a first-round quarterback and then just handed him the keys to the franchise and watched him grow? We haven't done that since Jamarcus Russell.
That's because
I
he took
think
the keys and put
yeah.
the playbook in the trunk.
he definitely did, but I think it's time that we get back to that. And until we actually do that, I don't see this franchise doing anything worthwhile. We got a lot of dysfunction. We got Devontae. We got Max banged up. Christian Wilkins just got surgery today because he sacked Bo Nix, and then one of the players jumped on his back in celebration, so he fractured his foot. So right now, it's just way too much stuff going on. And then the game, I'm gonna close out because I feel like I'm blabbering. But the game, we was up 10.
You letting out your feelings, bro. Let it
Hey,
out.
I'm just saying we was up 10-3. We was beating the brakes off the Broncos. We was driving the score, about to go up 17-3. First and goal at the 5. Minshew overthrows a wide open Brock Bowers on a play action. Surtain intercepts it, returns it for a 100-yard interception return touchdown. And that just sucked the whole life out of everything. And after that, we just went downhill. So I say that to say, I'm not picking the Raiders to win another game this season. Now, obviously, we might win another game, but I'm not picking another game for us to win. Honestly, I want us to do right by the Raiders fans. Go ahead and by any means get yourself a young quarterback and start off like that.
But I'm glad you said that. Before you go, Ben, I want to ask you something. I'm going to solo you for this because I'm feeling this solo thing. What quarterback? Because it looks like a nice little class coming in. What quarterback is the one that you want? So we got Beck, we got Ward, we got Shador. Might be missing one more. We missing.
We got Milroe. We got
Milroe. We got some players out there. So who's your number one as of right now that you would want if you had the number one pick? And if you had the number one pick in the draft of this upcoming season, what quarterback would you want?
Honestly, I would. So I'm gonna surprise a lot of people. I'm not going to go with Shador, but I think for us, I would like to go. I like the dude out of Texas, Urs. He's injured right now, but
you shocked me with that one. I ain't see Urs coming.
Listen, he's definitely in that class with them guys you just named.
Yeah. I mean, from what I've seen, I like his style of play. Now, don't get me wrong, Shador is a Ferrari. You know what I'm saying? He could run. He's not like a Lamar Jackson type, but he can move.
He's more of a Russell Wilson in my mind.
He also got an arm. He got the swagger. And he definitely would be a good change, or a good face of the franchise for Vegas. But I just don't want the hoopla around the organization with his dad and all of that. Nah,
he might be your next head coach if you get him though.
Maybe.
He might be a package deal.
Raider Nation might be on that list his dad don't want him to go to.
Look, prime time, baby. Don't make me get up and do my prime time, baby. Prime time.
Yeah, but
he might be one of those organizations. Nah, he ain't going there. Him nor Travis ain't going there.
October 8th, 2024. You asked me today. I would like the boy from Texas. It might change in April or May, but I like right now. I like the dude from Texas.
You got a score? You got a score for your game?
I'm gonna say 24-13 Steelers.
What you got, man, for that game?
I mean, Nitty summed it up perfectly. In order to get one of those guys that you named, you got to lose. So guess what they're gonna do this week? They're gonna lose. Pittsburgh gonna bounce back. They coming off a heartbreaking loss. Game ran late. Players are tired. They're gonna come in there refreshed. They, get focused. Mike Tomlin got their attention, and I think they're going out to Vegas, right? I think they're gonna go out there, take care of business.
Yes, they're going to Vegas. Yeah. So with me, I'm shocked they didn't mention this.
Who's starting the quarterback? Is it Minshew or O'Connell? Who's getting the start?
Oh, that's where I was about to go. O'Connell's starting for the Raiders, and Wilson may start for the Steelers. I don't like change for the team that's doing okay. I'm okay with the change for the Raiders, but I don't like you don't change like you're what 3-2 or 4-2 3-2. They're 3-2 the
Three and
Steelers
two.
had a perfect chance to go 4-1. They just gave up that touchdown with seconds left. Um, the thing with the Steelers is I feel like both quarterbacks are good for the team for different but against different teams. Like
Mm-hmm.
I think Wilson would have been perfect against y'all. But
Mm-hmm.
I think Wilson with his knowledge and passion ability to get the wide receivers involved more is perfect
Mm-hmm.
against a team like y'all. I think Fields is good against more of a dirty, gritty type of team, like against the Niners, against the Ravens, team like that. You
I
know what
agree.
I'm saying? So I don't know what they go do. I feel like what they always say, if you got two quarterbacks, you ain't got no quarterback. And it seems to me they got two, which means they in confusion of what they want to do. You don't
Right.
change up, and they got two good ones. If you ask me, I think they're both good. I don't think either of them is great right now. I think one was great, he lost that, and one had the possibility to be great. Um, so I don't know who's going to start for the Steelers. They're saying that Wilson is healthy and he had his first full practice today, and we know Alex O'Connell, who should have been starting from the jump for the Raiders, is starting this week. And
No,
one thing I do know about what we
with
talked
that
about
said,
with
let me change my pick. I'm gonna go with Vegas then.
you
I
go,
ain't know O'Connell was starting. I'm thinking Minshew starting.
so you changing. So you first
I'm
you going with the
If
Raiders now?
O'Connell now, I'm thinking more so 24. Let's see. It also depends where Pittsburgh quarterback. I don't care if
Right.
it's
That's what I'm
Russ.
saying. We don't know. We
I
don't
don't
know.
care if it's Russ or Fields. I think Fields can get you 20. I think Russ can get you 17. So I'll say 24-17 Raiders.
Okay. Okay. So for me, what we said something about the quarterbacks. I was just talking in the future. Antonio Pierce ain't the type of guy or man to tank. He gonna have them boys ready to go. He gonna have them boys ready to go, man.
Mm-hmm.
I really believe that. But ultimately, no matter who's starting at Pittsburgh, I watched that. I watched them for the first time this year. That's a physical team, bro. Like that win that y'all got was a clutch win because y'all could have been buried a little bit early in the season with that one. Them boys was
Mm-hmm.
physical as hell, bro. They beat you up. That's the type of team that make you feel it for 2 weeks after the game was over. Type of game.
Mhm.
Like I got the winner off their physicality alone. So, but I think it's gonna be a very good game. I got to be in like an ugly game, like 20-17 Steelers. Um, we'll see what happens with that. But I got Steelers 20-17. And on our last pick, to me, should have. I wish it was the end of the season so they could flex it to prime time, baby.
I
We
wish we
got
could
the
all say that once
Commanders.
because we got the same team we all got.
Yeah, we got the Commanders at the Baltimore Ravens.
Mm-hmm.
I
Just a
don't.
buck right up.
I'm gonna start it up. I usually like to go last on my, but I'm gonna start it up with this one. To me, this feel like it's big brother versus little brother. I feel like we do like similar things. I feel like B Rob is literally baby Henry. He don't try to shake you. He's running through you. He ain't Henry, but he's baby Henry. I feel like Eckler and Justin Hill does the same exact thing. They get some big runs out the backfield and they catch out the backfield very well. Same people. We don't. I don't feel like we got a stud number one, but we have a very good number one. McLaurin, they got Flowers. I think McLaurin's better than Flowers right now, but I think Flowers have better potential to be better. But
Mhm.
they're very similar to me. Tight ends, likely and like they got likely and why can't I think of the other tight end?
Andrews.
Andrews.
Andrews. We got
Mm-hmm.
Ertz. And pretty much that's it. I mean, we got a couple that come in and catch a pass once in the blue, but Ertz. But nobody really stepping out crazy other than likely that first game of the season. Like, I feel like this game is defense. Flip the defense. We got aggressive linebacker play. We got my boy Louisville. I don't know if y'all know about Louisville. Louisville's a
Frankie
dog.
Louisville.
Frankie Louisville's a dog. We got Big Bobby Wagner. We got the two defensive tackles. We got my man Armstrong stepping up now. We got Fowler stepping up now. It's a very, very good game. They safety, they got Hamilton. We got Chin. Chin was literally who Hamilton was 2 years before Hamilton got drafted, and he fell off a little bit with the Panthers. Both big safeties, like everything aligns similarly. I don't know what to do. So when you don't know what to do with your own team, you pick your own goddamn team. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going with my boys. Listen, all I'm asking for my boys to do is fight. I believe we go win this game. I believe that we just riding off right now. One thing about football is when you just clicking all in all facets, it's a momentum thing that just flows. Like
Cause
so,
you,
I think Baltimore is a better team.
cause
But
you
when you just
believe.
clicking and you everybody believe, you just play better in all facets, especially in defense, offense, everything just clicks. I think it's gonna be a really good game. I got us winning this game. Shoot, I mean, we've been over 30, once and 40 in the past 3 games. They said that we ain't played against a real defense, even though the Bucks is a good defense and the Giants is a top 7 defense. That's what they said. They want to find anything to put us down. We play the Browns, the top 5 defense. We smoke them. 34 more points. Put it on the board. Ravens got a good defense. We go do the same thing. We gonna do the same thing. I got the score being 31-27
Mm.
Commanders.
You want to go? You want me to go, Nitty?
Go ahead, do your thing.
This is just like Cat Williams said. Yeah, it looked like a phantom until a phantom pulls up. I'm glad Jaden Daniels getting the appreciation he deserves, but now we're about to see what a real phantom is. Let the Chrysler 300 see the phantom on the field. Lamar Jackson, if he got anything about him, he gonna go out there. He gonna show you why
Did you just
he
call my
is
man the
who he
Chrysler
is.
300? Did you just call my quarterback the
Yes,
Chrysler 300?
yes. He want to be a phantom. Tell me, show me he the phantom. But the phantom is on the other side. He wear number 8. He gonna show you why. Unfortunately, Jaden Daniels ain't out there trying to tackle him or nothing. Your defense got to deal with it. But that's exactly what's going to happen. 33-23. They're not getting over 30 this game.
Wait, say the score again?
33-23. They're not getting over 30 this game. That point per game thing is about to come down. Cream rises and sugar falls. And we're going to find out starting this
Oh,
Sunday.
whoa. So my boy is a Chrysler 300 and my team is Sugar?
The sugar, y'all ain't 31 per game. Nah, y'all can't do that for no 17 weeks.
It's been
It's not
5
going to happen.
games.
It's not going to happen. I'm just telling the truth, Jay. It's not going to happen. The Washington Commanders average 31 points per game at the end of the season. Steak dinner on me.
What about 30? What about 30?
30. Steak dinner on me.
I'm saving this episode, whatever number it is. I need my steak dinner. Can I bring the wife with me? Double date. We can double date.
Double date.
Yes, sir.
Bring Kobe and Austin too. Steak dinner on me.
I'm gonna go.
What you got, Nitty?
This one was a tough one for me. I was thinking the Ravens, but I'm gonna go with the younger, inexperienced quarterback, because just like what Reek was saying, man, when that ball start rolling and everybody start believing, everybody start feeling good about themselves, there's no doubt in my mind that coming into the season, they knew that, okay, look, we got an okay team, we got a new coach, and we have a rookie quarterback. So let's rally behind him and let's just do it the best that we can do. But now the best that they can do has yet to be seen, and they still right now flourishing. So I feel like with more camaraderie, you know what I'm saying, as the season go by, this young man is taking his lumps and bruises, and what better way than to write another chapter in his rookie season storybook than to beat a former league MVP. They already beat
you know what's hard to do in the league though?
What?
It's hard to score when you gotta score. It's one thing to score when you ain't got to worry about the other side going down, putting 7 on that board.
We ain't have to worry about that against the Cardinals.
But
Nah.
you know what? But you know what happens when you
That's
don't.
another Chrysler 300 over there. The Phantom is on the way. Well, the Phantom's there. Y'all got to go pull up. Come down to the Jacob Javits Center in Baltimore instead of 40th Street in New York, 34th Street.
Okay.
The thing is, when you inexperienced, it could go either way. You could piss the bed, or you could rise to the occasion because you don't know no better, because you don't have no fear. And I think with Jaden Daniels, he showed me that he don't have no fear. And to me, it's because he don't know no better. But he just out there playing, and everybody on the team is rallying behind him, and everybody's believing. So I think that's a great recipe. And on top of that, they don't have a rookie head coach. They have a seasoned head coach that knows what he's doing. They have a great offensive play caller. So I mean, I think it's going to be a close game, but I think Commanders is going to pull this one out, 34-31.
Okay. All right. And on our last segment, and I would love for y'all to give me feedback on it. It's going to be my new segment I started called Grading Jaden. And like I told y'all, whenever